Foodie, hi and welcome. I'm Anna, the Keto Foodie. It's been, I think I've lost count. 11 weeks since I've restarted keto. How have I done this week? Stick around and find out. Okay, so it's been 11 weeks since I've restarted keto, and I said I wasn't going to tell you what I was doing from week to week as far as how much I was weighing, because I'm only doing that once a month. So if you want to know how I did as far as the actual weight, you're going to have to watch last week's episode because that was the beginning of the month. But I had a decent week in certain aspects. In other aspects, not so much. I was fine throughout the week. Some really fine days. And then towards the end of the week, I started not feeling very well. And on Friday, oh boy, it was just like this whole trifecta of pain, sickness, and hormones just went poof. So I was in pain pretty much from the hips on down, because I changed up my Zumba playlist and it involved a lot of squatting, which actually on my knee, not a good idea. But my knee promptly let me know the next day. So I had that issue. I was catching a cold. I don't know if you can still tell. I'm gonna be very sniffly. But on Friday, it was bad. No energy whatsoever. All I wanted to do so badly was sleep, pump myself full of vitamin C, and that kept me from wanting to pass out and just go to bed. But got home, had something to eat, and then, just went to bed and slept forever. But I feel better as far as the cold is gone. I have continued to put myself full of vitamin C. Throat is not sore anymore, although I still have it a bit scratchy as far as my voice is concerned, and I'm completely stuffed up, and so it's constant sniffling. But other than that, my knees feel fine. Hormones are sort of under control now that I've realized, oh, hello, you're here. And of course that also accounts for me now understanding why I really, really, really want to eat certain carbs. So I was wondering why I was having that was my difficulty last week. The more the week went, the more I wanted certain things, in bread and cake. And now I understand why. So that has so far been my week. But I think the most exciting thing about my week has been that we have stopped our searches for a pizza base. Oh my God, this thing is awesome. Right, so we have, well, by we, I mean my husband, has been on the search. That's his thing. He was on a search for a keto pizza base that was good, that was easy to make, and that could really stand up to the ingredients. And we tried.
Did not know you did that.
He's on the television. So I tried. So he tried the fathead dough. He's tried cauliflower base. He's tried pizzas with minced beef. He's tried pure cheese, just a cheese base, which actually works, but it looks horrible. But it actually works. It looks like it's burnt, but it's not. He's tried a lot of different ones, and I think it was the cauliflower? that was the favorite so far?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a cauliflower that was, he's sitting over there. So it's like, you get two of us, 1.5 of us perhaps. So it was the cauliflower so far that he liked. And actually, I'm a bit cauliflowered out when it comes to pizza base. When it comes to everything else, oh, cauliflower is my new best friend. Cauliflower should be in your life forever and ever. So, but for me, not as a pizza. Not as a pizza base. So we were still kind of searching around. And then I saw this video from Highfalutin Low Carb. So Wes at Highfalutin Low Carb. And he had a recipe battle that was bagels. And these two recipes that he used were for bagels using 2 versions of fathead dough. And one was the typical recipe. And then the other one was a fathead dough, but instead of using almond flour, used coconut flour. And this was a recipe from Low Carb Yum. I'll link to both of those videos down below in the description, although I've already linked to them both in my pizza video. But this was about bagels, right? This was about bagels. And I'm watching him make both, taste both, and I am not a big fan of fathead dough. I think it's too tough. I think it's horrible to work with, and it doesn't really do it for me as far as if I make it into bagels. It doesn't really do it for me. I tried a bunch, and I think I only ate one. But I was really intrigued with doing this as a coconut, with coconut flour. And I went, hold on, because Wes liked the coconut flour bagel, fathead dough bagels better than the regular one. And I said, you know what? Why don't we try that as a pizza base and see how that works? And oh my goodness, it was so good. First of all, so easy to make. Much cleaner than the regular fathead dough because it's not sticking all over you. It turns into this beautiful little dough. It kind of rises right in front of your eyes. It turns into this beautiful dough, and it's not going to be a thick, stiff kind of a crust. It will bend, but my goodness, you can pick up a slice and have tons of stuff on it, and it'll work just as well. I tasted, we didn't put any seasoning in it because I wanted to see just how well it did plain. And I could very, very slightly taste the coconut flour. But it was not enough, of a taste there that I don't think that if we add some like mixed herbs or oregano and stuff, I think that will be gone. I loved it. My husband loved it. Our daughter loved it. We got 3 votes. They were all yes. So that is officially our pizza base. And we're really happy with it because it's easy to make. And we can make other stuff with it. Other doughy-like things. So if we want to make bagels or if we want to make crackers, we can. So we were really, really excited about that one. So go watch the video on the pizza base. Believe me, it's a good one. It's a really good one. That has so far been my week. Again, trying not to comfort eat. Basically, both for the cold and the hormones. But having some really good food. Yesterday, hubby made kale 2 ways. Kale. Who voluntarily eats kale? Well, officially, we do now because this was friggin' amazing. He made it both a fried, seasoned version, which is like the fried seaweed that we get around here from the Chinese takeaways. And then he also made a garlic creamed version. And so we had both of those on a plate along with some chicken, and that needs to happen again in our lives. And I need to videotape that for you. I really, really do. But anyway, that's been my week. And so far, I think it's going to be another good week. Right? I can only hope. I can only work towards it. But yeah. Oh, another thing, he's officially weighing less than me. Oh, it sucks. Anyway, but again, don't compare yourself to the opposite sex when it comes to weight loss. It doesn't work. It'll just drive you nuts. But that's been my week. So hope you've had a good week as well. Right? Have you? Let me know. But if this video has helped you out, given you some information, I'd love to hear about it. And if you like the video, so please consider giving me a thumbs up. And if you want to know, I'd love to continue this conversation. So just if you can hit the subscribe button and the bell, so that I can notify you whenever I put up another video, that would be fantastic as well. But other than that, I just say to you, until next video, foodie bye.